Hello, true art believers, and welcome to the #1 live art streamer in the world. This is Pierson here, and you are watching day 93 of 100 days of drawing. And this week, I'm changing it up. We're done with skulls. We're going to go move to dinosaurs. So I got a bunch of dinosaur toys that I'm going to be drawing for the week. I might mix it up and do a different dinosaur drawing each day or a different dinosaur toy each day, or I might just use the same dinosaur toy in different positions. I don't know, in different like angles and light sources and such. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the drawing process. I want to keep it light and short, around 25-30 minutes, because it's Memorial Weekend, so I just want to have a little bit of a weekend and kind of enjoy myself. So I hope you enjoy the drawing process and hopefully learn a little bit along the way. Whoops, started a little early. Let's do this. All right, friends, we got ourselves a drawing sesh. Let's see what we can do here. So I've noticed that when I did these type of drawings that I struggled a bit because the figures, the toys that I was working with were like just really close. And when something's really close to me, I tend to make them larger than they really are. So I'm going to try my best to kind of get like a to scale type of drawing here. So what you're going to see right now is this. I'm going to be drawing. I don't know if that's going to work. So we're going to start with the head. We're going to start this is the foot. Actually, we're gonna do it a little bit differently. Okay, so I'm gonna get like the relative shape that I want that the dinosaur's in, and then I'm going to kind of like hack away at it. I'm gonna imagine this drawing as if it's like a let's see, like it's a sculpture, and I'm going to start like cutting out the forms here. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this drawing session. Is I'm going to I think this might be the best way to go about it because of the issues that I've been having in the past, where I've been doing these large drawings, and I've been struggling because I can't get the entire what would you call it, like figure or dinosaur in the space. So I'm going to be kind of hacking into this shape that I have here and see how it works out. It might work out for me, it might not. I don't know. I'm going to test it out and see if this is a good strategy for me to pursue when I'm doing these using these really large like dinosaur toys. I think it might be a better strategy. So if you are watching, what I'm doing is I'm drawing using like straight lines. Yeah, so I'm drawing using straight lines, and I'm using that to kind of create the simple form here. Oh boy, what a Sunday. Oops. Oh, Vine Charcoal, you're so fragile. So I wonder how this is going to pan out. This probably might not work out too well, because I have 30 minutes to kind of roughly get out a sketch of this like dinosaur figure. And from my understanding, this dinosaur is not like, it's not hard, but for some odd reason it's weird and awkward. Like it's got like rounded shape, rounded forms, but it also has angular forms. which is a weird type of thing. That how I'm trying to explain it is like sometimes objects have a purely more angular shape, and then others, like other objects, have more curvilinear forms. This one has a weird combination of both, and those like those type of shapes are really weird to kind of work with when you have these curvilinear forms, but you also have these angular type of forms combined together, and you're trying to balance them out. So that's a unique combination to kind of work with. The tail is coming off the paper, but we're just going to exaggerate the tail and say that it looks like this, right? It would actually come off the paper, but we're going to exaggerate it and make it more condensed. I think the part that was really a point of friction for me was the neck and the head, because the neck, it's like if we look at the neck is like really, it's like as thick as the head. So if you have this ginormous neck and you have this thick head here that we're dealing with, it's kind of weird to play around with. So I'm going to struggle these first few drawing sessions with my dinosaur heads that I'm working with, my dinosaur toys that I'm working with. So they're going to be really, really weird looking for a while, because I'm trying to draw. I'm not making up a dinosaur. I'm drawing the toy dinosaur that I have. So I'm trying to abide by the proportions of this toy, and it's kind of weird. They're not really expected, because it's like a foamy toy. So like, in order to allow it to stand up, they had to make like the joints on the dinosaur thicker, and more like round. So this is going to be a giant experiment for me. And I'm not really good at like drawing dinosaurs. I remember like out here, like these comic artists and these cartoonists say like, "Oh, I love drawing dinosaurs. I used to draw dinosaurs a lot when I was a kid." Man, let me tell you what I drew. I sucked as a kid. Like, my drawings sucked, and to some extent they still kind of do suck. But like, I sucked. I was teased as because of how bad my drawings were as a kid. Like, I was the artsy kid who sucked and was teased about it. But there was always like the really good art kid that was like, "Wow, you're so good. Can you draw this for me?" I was like, "Wow, you like to draw a lot, but you suck." And I'm like, "What? That's really not nice." So I really sucked as a kid drawing. I think what I drew or tried to draw friends or people that made fun of me ended up calling them like muscular robots, because they looked like really badly drawn robots, and yeah, they really did suck. They weren't that great. But I just kept on chugging along, and pretty soon I became, less sucky. So this is going to be hard for me to do, because I'm struggling with this one. This is going to take a little bit of time. I'm probably I'll probably end up. Well, I will end up working on this dinosaur a little bit more outside and seeing what I can do to kind of like bring it all together. But man, I sucked as a kid with my drawing. Like, I was terrible. But like, I would hear these comic artists like, "Oh, I'm so good. I love drawing dinosaurs. I used to draw dinosaurs all the time. I can draw dinosaurs in my sleep." And like, I'm not a very analytical artist, which is good and bad. Like, it means I learn really slowly. But also it means because I learn really slowly, I don't see a lot of major progress. The progress is just through sheer numbers. And I'm sure if I was like more analytical, I'd be able to go a little bit faster. But I just don't know what to analyze until I've already learned it. It doesn't come like a clear. It's not inherently clear to me what needs to be fixed until like, oh, that's what I needed to be doing all along. It makes so sense. I was a dummy. I was so dumb. Why did I not study that? So like, everything's all wrong. But if you're thinking this leg's too big, it probably is. But like, this leg feels like this area is shorter than the leg that the person who made this toy. So like, this leg is longer than this leg, even if I pivot it around. But yeah, I was a terrible artist as a kid. Like, I was just awful, made fun of a lot because I made like bad drawings. Eventually I got good. It didn't start like happening until later on, about my senior year in high school, when I really would spend a lot of time cranking away on sketchbooks. I got really good at sketching, but even then I wasn't that great. I guess I would have been farther along. I would have definitely been farther along if I wasn't so like, when you're a kid, you're young, you're very self-conscious, and people say mean things. They're like, "Oh, you suck at this." But the problem is, when you first starting out, you kind of suck. But the thing is, what makes you better is just work through time. And that's the problem, is people don't understand that the things take time. They see another artist, another kid your age who's better than you, and maybe, yes, I will give this to you. Maybe that kid that was in the same class as you at the same time was able to pick up drawing faster and learn it better than you. But you know what? I think there's something to say about someone who sticks with something over and over again, even when they are not as good as their peers. There's something about like the art of training, the art of pure, like, just stomping the yard and training and just working harder than everyone. Because you can outwork talent. And that, I say that a lot to my students, and they're like, "Yeah, right, whatever. You don't know what you're talking about." Like, listen, I've been there. We'd all been there. You think I was like just inherently decent at drawing? I say decent because I'm not like a great drawer. I know, right? Only 2 followers, 100 days. Only 2 followers. I don't know what I'm doing. I even switched to the art section. What I was thinking I need to do is I need to like get in like a swimsuit and get in a hot tub. That'll bring in the followers. Like, what's this weird dude like in a hot tub drawing? No, yeah, 100 days straight drawing. 4 of the days was a commission piece, so I've drawn about 84 drawings or so, something like that. So I have like a stack of paper, just like of drawings I've done, and I'm gonna go more than this, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be like a mixture between sketchbook and it's gonna be a mixture between sketchbook. What else would you call it? Oh, and digital work. So like in the sketchbook, I can always continue the same page. But like these drawings, like this type of drawing, my goal is to actually finish the drawing. I don't want to leave these drawings as like a sketch. I finish them as a sketch, right? They get kind of, I just make them a more complete drawing. They're not really full like finished drawings, but I definitely kind of wrap them up so I can say, you know what, I'm not gonna leave these drawings hanging. So yeah, 100 days and only 2 followers. I don't know, man. It's not good looking. I'm not good looking enough. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep chugging along, and I'm just gonna outwork the competition. I'm gonna outwork the competition because the one thing that I know that I can do is I can go and go and go and go and go and go and go. You know, I will outwork you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna outwork you. Like. The reason why is it's the same with my Instagram pages, my Instagram page, my YouTube, my YouTube, my Facebook page. You know, I have like 3 times the amount of posts as everyone else, and I probably have a quarter of what everyone else has for the same amount of post rate. So like, I know that I'm not like a fan favorite with the genre, but I am going to just wear people out and be like, this guy will not stop. I am an art machine, guys. I am an art machine. I'm not going to do those silly little like, I drew for 50 hours. I drew a transformer for 50 hours. Like, I don't have 50 hours to draw a transformer straight. I have 25 minutes to 30 minutes a day to do something. And the only way I can finish these drawings is like, I work on them like 10 minutes at a time. So like, I'll work on this drawing tomorrow. Will be worked on like slowly. I'll work on it 10 minutes at a time, and eventually it'll get done. That's because I only have 10 minutes of free time at any given moment. I don't have like 3 hours of free time. I have 10 minutes. You're like Pierson, come on, you have more than that. No, I have 10 minutes, dog. I have 10 minutes. Keep in mind though, I have like 10-minute blocks, so I have like 100 minutes of free time. I just don't have 100 minutes of free time all at once. Yeah. Well, I was just talking about that. I was just talking about how I sucked as an artist as a kid, and I was like made fun of. My friends called my drawings muscular robots. The reason why they looked, because I didn't know anatomy, and I saw these comic book characters, and I saw they had a bunch of abs, and all I did was just give these characters abs. I was like I gave them like 20 packs. I'm like, what? This doesn't look right. So like, you know, I am not afraid of working a lot. You know, I've worked on paintings that for a couple years. I've worked on one painting. It took me about a year and a half to finish. So I have no problems working on something for long periods of time. I have no problem. I'm gonna outwork the talent. You know, I'm not gonna have like the most popular topic. I'll be doing random stuff over and over again. I'll be doing dinosaurs. I'll be doing toys. Probably doing cactuses. Doing cartoons. Maybe I might jump into the popular genre, which is manga characters with manga girls, or what was like manga women, or like manga comic women's that like Wonder Woman. I'm making no sense with where they're like in scantily clad bikini armor, because that's where it's at. If you want to get 100,000 followers, just start posting every post is of like Wonder Woman or of like Catwoman and like very revealing clothing. That's an easy thing to do. Guaranteed to get yourself up a ton of followers. If you just keep doing it over and over again, you're gonna get those followers. Yeah, dude. Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, anime girls. That's a wide audience. That will bring in the followers. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start drawing anime girls and do like Naruto and all the fan favorites. One Piece, Attack on Titan. What's that other one? There's like it's My Hero Academy. I think that's really popular right now. Haven't seen it, you know. Death Note. Just draw anime characters. That's really where you need to go. Just draw some anime characters, and you get a ton of likes. So, yeah, this is Dinosaur Week. I'm gonna have a dinosaur day. I think I'm gonna do a different one each day. I don't know, but this one's turned out pretty good. I'm pretty excited and happy for how much I've got done in this period of time that I worked on it. And that's even with talking. You know what I do? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Do you know? Is the music too loud? I can't tell. My headphones are so loud. I'm doing a much better job of getting this drawing done than doing skulls for some odd reason. Something about skulls, I slow down on them. Sometimes I do really good skulls, and sometimes I do like just garbage skulls, like a skull that this guy's been drawing skulls forever, and it looks like he's never drawn a skull ever in his life. This is garbage. This is a garbage skull. What I always like to do is I always like to write roar. What's a dinosaur nose? Develop the style. Well, what I'm doing is kind of my style. I don't have a style. I have a style. What would that be? What would a style be? Ah, man. It depends what kind of genre of field that you're thinking. If I talk about my works in painting, my style would be kind of close to like Wayne Thiebaud or Will Cotton, which is a fine art painter. Wayne Thiebaud is a good painter, where he'd do a lot of paintings of food. So I guess I don't know if I had styles, but I definitely would have genres that I tackle. I used to, my paintings were I do a lot of paintings of food and bodybuilders. So I had a genre. I didn't have like a style. Maybe I had a certain aesthetic approach to how I made my paintings. But I never really had like a set style. I'm not, I don't know. I draw so much that I don't know what my style is. Like I can't categorize it because I draw so much, but I don't look at a lot of artists, or the artists that I look at, I don't really remember. Not that I don't think they're not any good. It's just I'm so focused on getting my own work done that I'm not like going to spend my hours and days just kind of focusing on other people's work. I don't have the luxury to observe other artwork, unfortunately. So I would say I have a genre of work that I've delved into, which is like figurative, bodybuilding, food, but I don't have like a style. I guess that kind of answers your question a little bit. I don't know. Where's my contact crown? So what noise does a dinosaur say? What kind of, does it go ruff, or does it roar? Do they go roar? Or are they or do they go arf, arf? What do you think a dinosaur would sound like? The dinosaur goes, we're gonna say meow. Or is it meow? So we have meow, that's one. And then they have ruff. That's another noise that they might make. Or roar. Roar! I'm a T-Rex! Roar! I think it'd be kind of funny if they went meow. That's just me. like the most. And what if dinosaurs? What if they purred? What if they purred like a cat? Like you're like, what is going on? You hear them purring, and you're like, wow, I am no longer scared of you. I was scared of you until you started purring. like a lion. But then again, lions purr, don't they? Don't tigers and lions purr? If that's the case, then maybe you should be really scared, because they probably purr, and they're ferocious. They're fierce animals, king of the jungle. Yeah, so just Dinosaur Week. Yeah, I don't have a style. I need to get one. I need to go to the style store and figure this out, why I don't have a style. They could have clucked. They could have been like chickens. Because aren't they? They're like related to chickens. I once heard this hypothesis that the reason why the T-Rex had such such little bitty arms is because the bones were actually they put them on wrong. They were actually instead of them going this way, the arms actually go this way. They go backwards. So they don't go this way. They go that way. So actually those arms they're like wings, as opposed to regular arms like that. I heard that was that was a hypothesis. I don't know. I could be wrong. I am not a scientist, a dinosaur scientist. What's a dinosaur scientist's name? Is it a paleontologist? Is that what it is? Dude, how total BA would that be to kind of brag? You're going on a date with a girl, and you're like a woman. You're a lady. You're going on a date with a woman. You're like, she's like, so what do? I study dinosaurs. What if he said it like that? I study dinosaurs. You're like, whoa, hold on there, Tiger. Don't need to get too excited about the dinosaur studying right there, bro. You need to tone it down. Ease down a little bit on the I study dinosaurs. What if that was What if all dudes, when they're on dates, whenever they would get nervous, their voice would change, either in a high pitched voice or a low pitched deep voice. So they're like, what do? I study dinosaurs. Like, are you nervous? No, I'm not nervous. Or what if it was like a high pitched voice? So like, so what do you do for a living? I study dinosaurs. Oh gosh. Yeah, they purred. They would purr like a dinosaur would purr. Like, I am not intimidated by you anymore. You're purring. You clearly want to make kind of twirl around in a circle. You want to twirl around in a circle and need someone's back. Cats, what's with cats going on your back or shoulder and pretending your shoulder is like a nest and twirling around, I guess? What would you call it? They're twirling around, and then they're kneading their claws in your back, and you're like, ah, no, biscuits, no. Or mittens. Sorry, I meant to say mittens. That sounds like more of a cat name. Biscuit sounds like a dog name. Or both. It doesn't really matter. I don't mean to offend. They probably did taste like chicken. They probably did. Tell you what, Tyson would have a heyday because they would make so much profit. Actually, I'm not sure, because if you were to sell dinosaur meat like it was chicken, I'm pretty sure the process of making them grow to their gargantuan size was pretty expensive. If they're alive today, that makes it. If you think about it, let's think about this. Let's put this in perspective with the Jurassic Park movies. Just imagine how much money it would cost to to take care and feed a dinosaur. And they had whole crews of people watching over these dinosaurs, man. Just how many millions? Like they would have to be like in the red all the time before they made a profit. I don't know how they would make a profit. It'd be like impossible because T-Rex would be eating all the profits away. They'd be like, this Tyrannosaurus keeps eating all these darn cows. How are we going to make money off this? How are we going to make money off this? Was it an amusement park? I think it was a T-Rex amusement park. We're gonna sell merchandise, and it's gonna be really expensive. Every T-shirt's gonna be $400. That's how we're gonna make money. Merchandise. Get the dinosaur. Ride ride on a Triceratops like it's an elephant. Go on the Triceratops ride. I think I need to make the nose a little farther out. Anyways, I've had fun. That's 30 minutes, everyone. We have we do have a whole series. Those weren't movies. Those were biographies. That actually happened. So Chris Pratt is actually a dinosaur scientist. That's what I heard. So those were giant documentaries. So I think I'm done for the day. I'm going to work on this a little bit more. I'm probably going to put in another 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to try to keep it loose. And then I'm going to start a new dinosaur drawing tomorrow. Probably one of my other dinosaur toys that I have. But I just want to say thank you for watching. And yes, I only have 2 followers on Twitch. I know I only have 2 followers on Twitch. I know. But you know what? If we should bring back dodo birds. The poor things just wanted to be our friends. We called them dumb and hunted them to extinction. Didn't they like walk off cliffs? I thought that's why they called them that, because they walked off cliffs. I'm not sure. I know I only have 2 followers after doing almost 100 days of drawing, but you know what? One of these days, I'm gonna will myself to have more than 2 followers on Twitch. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and enjoy your Memorial Day. I'm going to finish this drawing later on tomorrow, and then I'm going to begin my next drawing tomorrow as well. So I'm going to be having, I average anywhere from 2 to 5 hours of drawing a day, so I'm pretty excited about that. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I had a good talk. 3 followers, yes, 3 followers. I had a good talk with all you. It was pretty cool talking about dinosaurs and the noises that they might make. But I got to get going. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Fingers crossed on the 3 followers. I can feel it. It's coming soon. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.